Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I would like to talk about my wish list for Clash Royale in 2026. And by the way, Happy New Year, guys. I love you all, man, and I wish you all the greatest year ahead, and let's get right into it. So guys, basically, I just want to say, like, what I am wishing and looking for coming from Clash Royale in 2026. And now, while some of these may be unrealistic, it is just my personal wish list and stuff that I would like to see. So maybe even if you don't agree with everything, it's just my personal opinion and stuff like that, whether some of these may be very unrealistic or not. But starting off, one thing that I would like to see in Clash Royale in 2026 is removal of level 16, man. And now, I know that's probably not possible, and I know that I could put everything that it won't happen, but I would love to see it, or at the least, which kind of ties into the next thing that I want, is a buffed progression system. I think that it should be easier to progress in Clash Royale. It is way too hard to progress in Clash Royale, and, I, as someone who didn't always have everything that I wanted maxed out and wasn't able to just max things as I wanted to, there's no worse feeling than wanting to try out a deck in the game and just not being able to play it. So I really, really hope that in the future and in this year, Clash Royale really, really works on making it easier and less luck-based to max out your items, you know what I mean? And you're just able to have a more enjoyable experience on the game if you're able to do what you want and all that kind of nice stuff. And another thing that I would really like to see is a little bit of a rework or buff to the Pass Royale and the Lucky Drops. I feel like right now, as where Pass Royale stands, it's really just like, okay, if you want the evolution of the season, then you buy it, and if you don't, it doesn't really give that much value. So I feel like they should bring back, like, how the Pass Royales used to be, man. Like, there used to be, like, a book of books, for example, where you can just essentially max any single card that you want, and you could buy the pass for, like, $5, and you just have, like, a guaranteed max champion, as an example. I just thought that was, like, a really nice thing to have in the game, and everyone loved it. And I don't know where Clash Royale, like, lost that kind of feeling, but I feel like it was just so nice to know that every single season you would just, like, if there was a card that you were waiting to max, the Pass Royale would just ensure that you max that card. But now sometimes you can buy the Pass Royale and you're not maxing literally anything, and that's just kind of sad, especially when the Pass Royale costs more now than it used to back then. So it would be really, really nice to see a buff to the Pass Royale and the Lucky Drops too, because I have a lot of fun opening Lucky Drops. I think that Lucky Drops are a great addition to the game. I just think they need to be, I guess, managed a little bit better, and they just need to be a little bit more useful, I guess, and cool to open. Like, for example, I guess a suggestion from me would be to add, like, other emotes. Like, every single season they have, like, a new emote trail. So, like, one season it's the princess emotes and then the goblin emotes and just that kind of stuff. Just, like, different themes, like, because it's, like, the winter time right now, I feel like it would be nice if they maybe had, like, the winter, like, ice-themed emotes in the Lucky Drop trail. I think that'd be really, really cool, to be honest. And let me know what you guys think as well, like, what you guys would like to see added in 2026 as well, because I'm gonna actually, like, message Supercell about, like, what I think they should be adding and maybe some suggestions on the video. And maybe if we get enough support, then maybe potentially something could come back. And another thing, guys, that I would love to see is the return of global tournaments, man. Global tournaments were not only so fun to play, but they were great content too, man. Global tournament videos are some of my greatest performing videos, and I feel like it was just so, like, nice and such a vibe to, like, watch the global tournaments and see how far, like, players could get without losing 5 times, and even more so, like, how far you could get. Like, you would always go into the next global tournament trying to beat your previous best, and it was just such a great experience, man. It was a lot of fun, and I don't know what happened to global tournaments, man, but they need to come back in 2026, man. I miss them so much, especially all the special game modes, too, man. They just made such a great experience in the game, and there was just no downfall to having them. It was just more things to do in the game, more fun, and just great content as well at the same time. And there was a lot of competitive aspects to it as well. Another thing that I would like to see is a Clan Wars rework. I feel like Clan Wars is, like, the feature that has just been forgotten about over the years. Every few years, Clash Royale remembers Clan Wars exists, gives it, like, a mediocre update, and just, leaves it in the dead for another few years. And that's kind of sad, man. I feel like I remember when I was in school, and, everyone in school would be playing the Clan Wars, and it was always so, like, fun to not, like, I guess back then to fill up the crowns from the Clan War, and then, like, before that, I guess you would, like, Well, I mean, after that, sorry, you would like just battle in the clan and try to get as many points as possible to get like a better chest. It was such a fun experience, and it was really nice to just log in, you know, check your clan, see how your clan wars is doing. But I feel like nobody does that nowadays. Maybe a few people do, but I feel like it's just better if clan wars are more out there, the game is more clan orientated, because I bet everyone here watching has like connections they've made over Clash Royale. Maybe it's like an online friend, or just like maybe you've gotten closer with people, or like just had a great time with your friends in real life, just like doing the clan wars. Like, they're just a great thing to have, man, and I feel like it just builds a stronger connection to the game, which of course it's always a good thing to have a stronger bond with the game, you know what I mean? Always nice to have like genuine, like, I don't know what to call it, like emotions with the game. Like, I guess the game just really resonates with you when you have like those strong connections, and it just makes it a much greater experience, makes you want to log in. And maybe if you're not feeling ladder, well, you still have your clan wars and stuff. It's just a amazing thing. And then another thing is that I would love to see more esport events, or just more like events in general. Some of the most fun I've had in this game in recent times is playing those creator events with, you know, Jinxie, Ken, and stuff like that. Just playing with my friends and creating content, but then like also like on like, I guess, a bigger like stage, I guess, where we're just showing off the new stuff. It is a lot of fun in my opinion, and I guess that one's more like a little bit biased because I guess it's like personalized to me, but I guess like I know that a lot of people enjoy watching those types of collaborations, and you don't get to see that very often, man. You know, some of your favorite creators competing in competitive tournaments together against other like, I guess you could call it prominent figures in the game. And it's a wait, hold up, let's defend this first, because I actually am like commentating this while playing the game, which makes it a little bit stressful, but who cares, man? Even if I lose, man, it's for the greater good of the wish list. And another thing I would like to see, man, is having more like creator and community involvement in the balance changes, because let's be real here, man, nobody believes that the community and the creators have a big say on the balance changes, because if we did, we wouldn't be making all these hate videos about them. So I would love to see, like, I guess, just better balancing in the game, because there is no need for the same deck styles and deck archetypes to be the strongest in the game for the last few years. That is just kind of ridiculous, a little bit absurd, and definitely needs a little bit of changing, because, for example, I know Jinxie specifically, he really hates the skeleton barrel meta, and I can't blame him, because even if you dislike the skeleton barrel, or if you even like it, you can always agree that no matter how non-annoying a card is, it doesn't need to be the best thing in the game for like almost a year, you know what I mean? Like, it's time to tone it down and stuff like that, and I think that's one thing that Clash Royale really needs to work on in the upcoming, I guess, year, and it would make the game a way better playing experience. And for the next topic, guys, one thing that I would like to see is one hero slot in the game. It's obvious, man, 2 hero slots is just a bunch of junk, man. It's really confusing, and I feel like it just makes for a bad and unenjoyable playing experience whenever, you know, the game is more about just clicking ability buttons than it is like actually outplaying your opponent. Because at its core, Clash Royale is a very in-depth strategy game, but sometimes it doesn't feel that way, and I feel like a big part of that is the heroes, the amount of broken evolutions. So having one hero slot, I think, would fix a lot of balancing issues, and it would also like just fix a little bit of a gameplay issue of like Clash Royale not even feeling like Clash Royale sometimes. So that's another thing that I am really looking forward to in the next year. I hope they do it. I mean, it looks like they've already started experimenting by doing only one hero slot in grand challenges, but you know, they need to add that to ranked, to regular ladder. Maybe in regular ladder trophy road, I think maybe it could stay. I feel like they should do a vote or something. I think that could be kind of cool, but in ranked, it should definitely be removed. Guys, and another topic that I would like to speak about is cosmetics, and I feel like cosmetics is pretty broad, so I'm going to try to get more in depth on what I think about cosmetics. I think that tower skins would be so cool. I've seen in the Chinese Clash Royale that they have different skins for cards, and dude, there's also like skins for your towers, but card and tower skins would be so cool, man, and it would be a great way, you know, to earn for the game. And, you know, I feel like Clash Royale went the wrong route of just thinking, oh, let's de-level your cards and get you to spend money to get them back. That makes people quit. But, dude, people would spend money on tower skins, card skins, and you don't need to de-level people's cards, man. And they look so cool. The game can make money. I feel like it's just a win-win for everyone, because I know for a fact that if there was a skin for some of my favorite cards, say Mighty Miner, Princess, Goblin Barrel, and all that stuff, I would buy those, man. Like, I would love to be honest, and there's just no reason to not add them, in my opinion. So I think that is one thing that they should really, really work on, is the cosmetics aspect of the game, because the art team is amazing, man. They always add great emotes, great items in that type of sense, but never any skins. And I've never understood why. Like, there's skins in Brawl Stars. I think there's skins in Clash of Clans as well, but just never Clash Royale, and it just never made sense to me. And I guess on top of that cosmetics thing, like, imagine how cool it would be to have, like, a banner of your favorite creator. Like, say you were a really big fan of, just say, like, Ian, right? There would be a banner that says, like, Ian. It would be like a support, right? Maybe, like, because Ian mains Hog Rider, it'd be like a banner of the Hog Rider with a hashtag Ian77 on it. Like, that would be so cool, man. Like, imagine how dope that would be, man. And it would be such, like, a cool thing to show support and show love to the people who make content for your game every single day. And then, like, another thing that I would love to see is, I guess that's kind of like in line with cosmetics, but World Finals banners. Like, I actually suggested this to them at the end of 2024. World Finals, like, imagine how cool it would have been to, like, have, like, a banner saying hashtag Team Muhammad Light, for example. It's just saying that you're supporting Mo for the Clash Royale World Finals in 2025, I guess, because 2026 hasn't came yet, but, like, I guess, like, say for all the World Finalists in the next year, right? Then there'd be, like, a banner supporting them and all that kind of stuff, man. I feel like it's just, like, a really easy idea, and it would just be so cool, and people would love that so much, man. And it would just be, like, a great way to show support to the people who, like, put a lot of effort in your game, put a lot of eyes on it, and just kind of give back to those who have, you know, supported your game for so long. Damn, bro. E-Golem. Maybe as well an E-Golem nerf. Nah, let me chill. But yeah, man, I feel like that would be another great way to introduce, like, cosmetics into your game. And then on top of that, right, there's just no drawback. Like, they're still going to be earning the money from it. It's not like the people who you're making it for are going to ask for a percentage. I mean, that would be even cooler, but everyone knows how Supercell is with that kind of stuff. But it would be, like, another amazing, amazing thing for the community. And it would just bring people closer together too, man. Maybe it would encourage more people to get into content creation because of, you know, how cool that looks. Like, I know I would be inspired by that. Like, imagine just seeing people with their own, like, items in the game just from being, like, I guess, like, a big name in the game. It would encourage more people to make content and work hard and stuff like that for items in the game that itself. I feel like Clash Royale has so many different ways that they're able to go in 2026, and I feel like it's only up from here. Like, they made so many wrong decisions in 2025, so I just don't see how it could, you know, maybe get lower than what they ended at this year. So I guess that's, like, a nice optimistic way of looking at it. Like, damn, Clash Royale fumbled really hard in 2025. So, like, the only way to rise is up, which I guess I'm thankful about that. You know, going into the new year, there's no way that it gets any worse, but also it does kind of suck how far down that it went to end the year. But, like, there's just so much potential in Clash Royale, man. Another thing that I would love to see is more events, and what I mean specifically by events is, maybe you guys don't remember because you're not an OG, or maybe they just kind of faded away from your mind, but I remember when there was, like, those 8 to 12 win challenges where you would win the challenge and you would get an exclusive emote, you would get some rewards, and it was always a nice time. Like, everyone would play those. People would, like, be searching for the best decks. I know people would always ask me, like, hey, what deck do I play for, just say, the Santa Hog Rider challenge, and it would give you, like, a Hog Rider emote. Like, what happened to that, man? It was so great. And there's just no reason for it to not exist, in my opinion. Like, it was so fun. It was great vibes, and I just don't understand where Clash Royale, like, lost that kind of touch of the game in so many different ways. Like, there's so many loved additions that just slowly faded away in the game, and I just truly don't know why, and they just never, ever brushed up on it. And I feel like stuff like that just needs to be brushed up on, man. Like, there's no reason for that to not be in the game anymore, in my opinion. that kind of gets me on my next topic, guys, which is tournaments, man. Like, the tournament hub. I feel like the tournament hub is just severely underused for a really long time now. Like, no one ever uses that tournament hub, and I feel like there is so much potential in it. Like, you can, like, only having 1,000 players, I think they're actually experimenting with it now, which is an amazing thing to see, but having more players, having more game modes, and also adding those 15K tournaments back as a way to help upgrade your cards would just be a great start, man. There's just no reason to not be doing this, and it would just help out players a lot in terms of community engagement and just, like, I guess, like, building a bigger community, not only for, like, content creators, but also just, like, a bigger Clash Royale community as well, which would be an amazing thing for the game, man. There's just no need to not do it. That's the thing with a lot of these decisions, man, is they just seem like no-brainers. Like, why would you not add these into the game? Because they're just helping your game. There's no drawback to adding almost any of the things that I've been suggesting, so I really hope to see that in the upcoming year, like, at least some of these, man, because I feel like even if Clash Royale added a few of the things that I'm saying, it would be a much, much more enjoyable and much more fun game. Honestly, guys, I think that pretty much concludes everything that I want. I definitely forgot a few things, but I'm not gonna, like, sit here and yap and waste your guys' time, man, because I don't fully remember exactly everything else that I had to say. But man, for everyone who's listened this far, I love you, man. I know that we all love Clash Royale, and the reason that you're watching this is because you hope that it gets better. And man, I'm hopeful, man. I'm not giving up hope on the game until they give me, I guess, more of a reason to. I'm remaining optimistic, even though I feel like I typically am the type of person to, like, expect nothing, so I'm not disappointed. But honestly, I'm remaining optimistic this year, man. I hope that Clash Royale has the comeback that I don't think it deserves, but I think that we all want it to have, because we all love this game, man, and we all, personally, I think we all wish it the best, and it would be amazing to see a crazy Clash Royale comeback 2026. I love you, man. I guess I'm just going to finish out this game and then end off the video there, man. Make sure to comment down below any suggestions that you have, man, and anyone that gets a lot of support, I will personally bring up to the Clash Royale devs, and hopefully, man, we will be heard. But I'm just going to beat this P.E.K.K.A player here, man. Gonna Valkyrie here on defense. Oh, by the way, guys, I guess I am not yapping anymore about what I would like to see in Clash Royale, what would you guys like to see from me in 2026? Like, is there, like, any specific video ideas that you have, you know, that you've been wanting me to do and I haven't done? I'd be open for some, like, suggestions and stuff like that. I know that I want to work on more guide videos, like, more like how to play X deck video. I think that could be very, very helpful for a lot of you trying to learn a specific deck. So if you have, like, a deck that you want to have specifically, then I would be down to actually, like, make a guide for that. For example, one deck that I want to make a guide on is log bait, and then, like, on top of a log bait guide, I also want to make a guide on, you know, some of the popular decks that a lot of people play, like X-Bow, just to help as many people out as possible. And I think that it's just enjoyable to make guides. I think making guides is very, very fun, and not many people even make guides anymore. Like, I think I only made one guide in 2025, and honestly, I'm kind of disappointed in myself in that aspect. I wish I made, you know, a guide or two more, because I definitely had guide aspirations, but I just never got around to making it, man, which kind of sucks. But it's all good, man. It's all good. 2026 will be a great year for all of us, man. I'm sure of it. Okay, let's go for the Fire Spirit here. Let's go for the Valkyrie. Okay, this is getting really complicated. We have to Spirit here to bring this up. Wall Breaker, Kite. Oh, no, I think we just lost. Berserker. We lost. Nice. Okay. Well, that is painful, bro. We could not defend. GG's, guys. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys. Love you, man. Have a great day.